and if certain states practice multiple cropping pattern, means farmers are more prone to lightning strikes, and that is why MP is coming as topper. Means here multiple cropping pattern is there, and in monsoon season paddy crop twice if you are growing, so farmers are having more time, and daytime lightning is more in case of MP, so farmers are prone to this lightning strike. So how GIS and geospatial techniques are playing a role in lightning monitoring and mitigation measures. So these are the sensors GLM, LIS and MTG. These are the satellite based sensors by which we can measure, we can find the location of lightning strikes. And LIS, lightning imaging sensor, which is on board International Space Station, it detects the lightning by using 777.4 nanometer wavelength range, and sometimes it happens mostly the lightning which has been detected by LIS is cloud to cloud. Cloud to ground lightning is less as compared to ground based sensor. Why? Because it is whenever it is taking place in upper level of clouds, it is detected, but if cloud is thick and ground strike is taking place, so due to that optical wavelength cannot penetrate the cloud. So that is why the cloud ground strike and CG type of lightning is not detected by lightning imaging sensor which is on board ISS. For that we have to rely on ground based sensors. So how to find out how GIS is helping? So GIS is helping to find out lightning prone zones. So in Jharkhand this mapping is done for 2005 to 15, 2005 to 18. So all these studies are here, only LIS data has been plotted. So concentration, year wise concentration varies, and if you go for flash rate and flash density, so this is gridded flash count. So we can find out which particular district and which particular grid in that particular district is more prone to lightning or receives more lightning. So as per mean flash rate, by taking data from 2005 to 2018, your East Simbhom, Jamtara, these are the districts which receives more lightning strikes. And lightning is also associated with rainfall. So rainfall or precipitation per flash, that also can be calculated, and there is direct relation of cloud parameter, cloud effective radius. Basically this studies to identify the lightning prone zone, but what are the atmospheric condition for a particular, or what are the ground condition which are contributing. So we have to take individual lightning cases. Lightning is not that कि यहाँ पे हो रहा है, एक पोजीशन पे हो रहा है तो दूसरे 10 किलोमीटर और 15 किलोमीटर के बाद भी हो रहा है. It is very localized phenomena. Atmospheric condition, what are the atmospheric parameter which are contributing, what are the climatic ground parameters, like if land surface temperature is high, then strong convection can take place. Strong convection can take place means it is triggering factor for lightning. So these things if you have to study, so you have to take individual case studies. Means suppose one particular day there is extreme lightning cases, so you have to take that particular case, the time of lightning, and before that what is the relative humidity, what is the Cape parameter, what is the SIN parameter. So many atmospheric parameters are there which can be mapped there is possible to satellite based mapping, there is possibility of ground based sensor also. Sounding morning 6 a.m. and every evening 6 p.m. sounding balloons are they keep to place. So from that we are getting so many data set. So CAPE is one such parameter which is directly indicating probability of lightning. So this is death rate as per entire India, which are the states which are prone to death. This is scale flash density. So scale flash means total number of counts divided by total area multiplied by 1000 we have taken. So as per this scale flash density, your Punjab is coming as top. Now regional study state by state, like Jharkhand we have also studied Odisha. So in Odisha, Koenjhar and Mayurbhanj districts are prone to lightning. So what are the months in the entire year which are prone to lightning, that also we can find out. It is coming as May and June. Then time of lightning also, up to village wise, which part of that particular district, which village of that particular district, up to that we can go. And what is the land use land cover type which is prone to lightning? So as per this, cropland and then followed by forest is coming. This is comparison of LIS based measurement and ground based measurement. So this is CC means cloud to cloud and CG means cloud to ground, and this data is from IATM sensor, Earth Network sensor, and as per table it is seen that CC is always more than CG, means ground based sensor is capable of detecting both cloud to ground and cloud to cloud lightning, but in all the cases cloud to cloud lightning is more as compared to cloud to ground. This is another example of cloud to this LIS points and ground conditions, like where LST is more lightning points are there. Side, southwestern side, there are more lightning points, but here LST is very less, the blue color. Lightning points are there, but LST is less. So why? See, less LST means there should not be any lightning points, but still lightning is there. So here topography is playing a role, and see, this anabatic wind takes place, and due to that lightning strike is taking place besides low value of LST. So ground condition is playing a role in LST, means lightning strike. Another is we have taken one 19th May 2022 incident of Bihar, which is having high casualty day, and in the background CAPE is there, and that if you compare, we have compared lighting data from NRSC, we have compared lighting data from IATM, means Earth Networks, and WWLLN and LIS. So if you take LIS data as reference, so we have calculated different buffer range, and under that buffer range how these ground sensors are capable to detect. So that analysis also we have done, buffer analysis, and it was found that IATM is more accurate as compared to all other ground based sensor. Means if satellite is detecting, means ground sensor must detect. So some points are there where NRSC sensor is not detecting, WWLLN is not detecting, but IITM is detecting. Means IITM sensor is more accurate as compared to all other. Now smog, recently we have heard that Delhi is facing smog problem. So that smog also can be studied using geomatics techniques. And the contributing factor, your crop residue burning, then firecrackers and traffic pollution. So these three are not only the contributing factor, meteorological condition is also playing a role. If pollution is there, firecracker is there, and there is no wind, wind speed is very less, means everything is there only. But if wind is very high, so it will be distributed. Okay, so meteorological condition also playing a role. So that also we have studied, and in every study this geomatics, every form of geomatics, photogrammetry is not here, but if DEM is using, means photogrammetry is coming to the picture, means all the four domains of geoinformatics, GIS, GPS, remote sensing and photogrammetry, all are playing a role, means all you have to using one or another form. This type of maps you can generate for a particular parameter PM 2.5 here, how this spatial distribution is there for a particular day, that you can find out, and based on that you can generate the spatial distribution of air quality index also. Daily news highlights you used to get now from last few days. What is the air quality index of Delhi? It is coming under most polluted city of the world, like that. So those analysis you can do. Then groundwater contamination also. This belt is iron rich or what? This particular Sindri. No, groundwater is high in which concentration? Because I felt it is iron rich. So that also can be whether it is fluoride rich or iron content rich, those studies, and what are the possible regions, because here lithology is playing a role, geological aspect you have to consider. Okay, so those things in association we have to take into consideration. We can, and now I am also working in planetary remote sensing, so some glimpse from planetary remote sensing. See, this is a Grand Canyon of Grand Canyon region of moon. Like Grand Canyon on the earth is there, this is Grand Canyon of moon. So here boulder fall activity has been noticed. So what are the regions of boulder falls? Boulder means small rocks. So whether it is due to some volcanic activity like earthquake, their moon quakes are taking place. So whether those 24 meter, and there is another image Iconus span 1 meter. So which you will prefer? 1 meter, because maximum length of vehicle four-wheeler is 3 meter 4 meter. So if you are taking 1 meter, so you can map number of vehicles, you can count the number of vehicles. But in list 3 image, which is having pixel size 24 meter, so everything will be mixed one, na? You cannot count individual. So here spatial resolution is very high, 25 centimeter, and you can also count the boulders. And you can also find the track, like in this left image, you can track the boulder, means how boulder is falling, and there are different types. If it is boulder is sliding, then another type of track is formed. If boulder is rolling down, so another type of track is formed. So those things, based on the type of track, you can find out, you can assess what phenomena is behind that. Like this type of bouncing, rolling, sliding and combination of both. So those things can be mapped in GIS. These are mapped in GIS environment. Then whether number of boulder counts has changed or not. So if it is changing, so means some activity is still there. So what is that activity? Those things we have analyzed. In our study, we have found out that thermal property or thermal expansion is more triggering factor in this boulder fall activity in that particular region. In some other region, different factors may be the contributing factor. Another example where we can find out village development index, how geospatial techniques is being used. So you have to consider so many parameters. Based on that, you can, this is again multi-criteria analysis. So under that, you have to use weighted overlay, you have to use some weighting technique, because so many parameters you have to take into consideration. All parameters have different unit of measurement. Like suppose one parameter is cost of land acquisition, having unit of measurement rupees. Another is digital elevation model, having unit of your degree. Another is your distance from existing road, it is meters. So you cannot add subtract this because all are having different unit of measurement. So you have to remove the biasness of scale, and there are techniques to remove the biasness of scale. So using that, we have performed this analysis and we have find out what is the most developed village, which one is the most developed, and is this is the case of Luxor block, Haridwar. Another is shoreline change, whether this is the case of Sundarban Delta in West Bengal. How shoreline is changing, how much it is changing, what is the rate of change. Those things can be assessed and analyzed. And if some particular portion we are finding the change, so what are the causes? So those things we can find out, we can analyze. So all these study can be done using GIS, and of course with the help of remote sensing and GPS, okay, because location information always you have to get from GPS, and latest alternative is from remote sensing. So for different years we have taken satellite data and then we have digitized the shoreline. For exact delineation of shoreline, we have to go for field, and we have to also consider that high tide, low tide data. So these are the mapping, and based on that, the exact shoreline change, how much it is changed from a base year to current year, those things we have assessed and calculated. So this is all, not all, from for the present session it is all. If any query, you can mail me. My mail ID is mili@bidmisra.ac.in. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for such an insightful session. You have covered the topics like about the vector data model and the raster data model, and about the domains of that plays important roles in GIS. And you have also given us about the importance of GIS in GATE exams. Now I would would like to invite Dr. Jitu Bujur sir to felicitate ma'am with a moment.
Before that, call me for departed VIT Sindhi to please deliver a vote of thanks. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope all of you must have a quiet learning and productive session. Ma'am has explained each and everything in quite detail. So all of our participants must have dived into the ocean of knowledge with a clear understanding of fundamentals in the field of remote sensing and GIS, as well as its real application, real field application also, ma'am has shown. So if somebody, I think most of our students must have keen interest, must have their present their keen interest in working this field. So ma'am has already shared her email details and all. You can contact her. First of all, I would like to thank ma'am for taking his time out of his busy schedule and accepting our invitation to deliver a lecture in this 5-day scheduled workshop on the application of remote sensing and GIS in research. So thanks a lot, ma'am, for accepting our invitation and coming all the way from VIT Mr. to VIT Shandri. Thanks a lot.
Now I would like to request Dr. Jitu Bujur sir, Head of Civil Engineering Department, VIT Sindri, to felicitate Dr. Mary Ghosni Lala ma'am with a memento. Once again, a big round of applause for them.
Participants, ma'am, sir, are there?
सारे लोग हो जाएंगे यहाँ पे, अब बाहर जाना होगा?
हाँ सर, ऊपर भी आ जाएंगे स्टूडेंट्स, पीछे
ऐसे आएंगे? हाँ, आ जाएंगे ऊपर?
हाँ हाँ आ जाते हैं ना, लास्ट टाइम सब एडजस्ट हो जाएंगे। सुमित ऊपर जाओ तुम। रोजी इधर आ जाओ, तुम छिप जाओगे अदरवाइज, इधर आ जाओ।
हम थोड़ा आगे भी आ सकते हैं।
हाँ पीछे एक और
आइए सर, आइए।
आओ, क्यों बैठे हो? पीछे आ जाओ।
प्रोजेक्टर
ऑफ कर दो। हाँ
लाइट
अच्छा,
चारू चंद्र मुखर्जी रेडियो स्टेशन
हाँ हाँ,
CCM रोड।
अच्छा अच्छा
आदमपुर
आदम
बात
सर
हो
का
रही
घर भागलपुरी है तो भाई हम बोले
थी इनसे बात हो रही थी अभी कि मैंने भागलपुरी है
सर आपका नंबर भी नहीं आप तो नोन पर्सन है
नाम पे
Now we will
317
move for a lunch break, and after that